Welcome to day 2 of the challenge. You may need 2 blocks, a strap, other props that you'd like to use. We'll start from a comfortable sitting position. Palms on knees. Rotate shoulders back. Relax shoulders. Close your eyes. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Eyes remain closed. Walk your hands forward. Roll over your knees. Come into tabletop position. Inhale, arch your back, gaze up. Exhale, round your back, chin to chest. Inhale, sink belly low. Exhale, protract shoulder blades, round upper back. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Back to tabletop. Inhale, flex your feet. Exhale, extend, right foot back. Right leg straight, navel in. Gaze at the space between your hands. 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale, opposite arms, left hand forward. Left biceps touching your ears. 3, 4, 5. Left palm first, then right knee down. Untuck your toes. Inhale, arch into cow. Exhale, round into cat. Back to flat back. The other side. Inhale, flex. Exhale, left leg back. Left knee straight. Flex left foot. Navel in. Hips as square as you can. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, right arm forward. Right hand closer to face. 4, 5. Right palm down. Left knee down. Untuck. Inhale, count. Exhale, cat. Back to flat back. Walk your knees 1 step back. Stack hips above your knees. Lengthen your arms. Press chest close to mat. Those who can, chest bone, sternum on mat. Then chin, gaze forward. Try to elevate your scapula. Press. So elevate scapula means this is your normal. Then elevate. Pull. Hold. One more breath. Hips as much as you can, always above your knees. And pull your hands back to tabletop. Inhale, flex feet. Exhale, knees off first. Thighs on belly. If this is your first downward dog of your day, walk up your legs. With every paddle, bring your heels closer to mat and opposite legs, thighs close to belly. And keep switching over. So slow movement. So feel the stretch on your calf and hamstrings. Now tilt your hips side to side. Knees can be bent. Place each of your feet on mat. Turn option straight. And back to downward facing dog. Ground your knees. Flip palms inwards. Straighten elbows. Both hands the same. Now, if your elbows are bent, just bring your hands closer towards your knees. With straight elbows, shoulders back and forth. Feel the weight back of your wrist. Fingers are widely spread. Palms back on mat. Back to tabletop. Inhale, flex. Knees up. Butt up. And downward facing dog. Look forward. Bend your knees. With tippy toes. Walk up till you can no longer tiptoe. We are slightly front of your mat. Toes touch. Then ground your heels. Round your back. Vertebra by vertebra. Head uplifts. Once your head towards ceiling, rotate shoulders back, palms forward, gaze forward. Big toes to touch. Inhale, knees bent, squeeze your knees together. Chair pose. Gaze towards your thumb. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, palms down. Low chair. Round upper back. 4. Squeeze knees tighter. 5. Palms facing each other. Keep rounding upper back. Then lower your hips. Hold before you land. 4, 5. Sit on down. Both. 3, 4, 5. Lower back down. 3, 4, 5. Squeeze up to both. Crossed. Palms down. Always roll over your knees. And walk yourself back on mat to tabletop. Inhale, flex. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up into three-legged dog. Exhale, open your hips, bend top knee. Level both shoulders, gaze left toes. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right leg, step forward. Right leg closer to right hand. Back leg straight, back heels off. Inhale, arms 45 angle. Exhale, up into high lunge. Hold. Inhale. Exhale, twist towards right. Left hand outside right knee. The other hand on back thigh, on back knees. Gaze back. 3, 4, 5. Now ground back knee. Untuck back foot. Twist deeper. Inhale. Arms back up. Exhale, palms on the ground. Now stack your hips above your knees. Front leg straight. Right soles on ground. Hips square. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, belly on thighs. 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale, relax your neck. Inhale, heat up. Exhale, left palm below shoulders. And bring right hand up. 3. Press into your left palm. 5. Now from here, micro bend your front knee, angle your left toes back, flex your right foot, half moon. If you're balanced, gaze up. Press front of your left ankle into mat. 4, 5. Relax top foot and gentle stretch. Soon to shape like a half wild thing. Hips forward. Now from here, arms up, back to half moon. Then push, ground your heels into low triangle. Inhale, flip your front palm. Exhale, triangle pose. Gaze up. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, torso up. Exhale, angle, back toes in. Your heels close towards your front toes and sit on heels. Palms still facing right. Back straight. 3, 4, 5. Relax your hands. Left palm facing up above your knees. Right elbow on right knee. Gaze forward. Shoulders down. One more breath. Now bring your back shoulders, right shoulders close towards your right thigh. Right palm down, about 1 foot distance from your toes. So squeeze in, palms down, open, gaze up. Twist your top hands as far back as you can. 3, 4, 5. Now back hand, rotate, thumbs down. Then try to touch your thighs. So option to use your strap. Now try to tuck into your inner thighs. Gaze up first. 4, 5. Then relax your fingers out of thigh, but still touching thigh. Then take back 4 fingers to 4 fingers if you can. Twist, rotate top shoulders as much as you can. Gaze up. 4, 5. Open back. So twist, spread your shoulders, rotate upper arms. And from here, we'll try our best to go into back to half moon. So angle your left toes out and pulse back, half moon. Take your time here. Those in half moon, option stay. Those who can, right knee, right elbow. Arms back up, thumbs down, right toes still back. Adjust your palms, adjust your left knee. Inhale, flex back foot. Exhale, navel in, arms forward. 3, 4, 5. Palms down. Inhale, exhale, right knee, touch right elbow, squeezed. Feet can be flexed or point. One more breath. Right foot back, crown your knees. Untuck your toes and rest. Child's pose. In child's pose, feel free to have some water or wipe your sweat if you need. Like our day 1 or challenge, after 5 breaths, we'll bring our arms forward with your wrists, palms off mat. So we are always activating our shoulders after child's pose. Now inhale, arms off, thumbs towards mirror, arms forward. You feel pressure on your head at this point, fingertips down. Now try to grip the mat with your fingertips, and then back to tabletop. Press on your mat, fingertips should turn wide. round upper back. Then relax your palms. Inhale, flex feet. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Now later on, we'll jump to the outside of our wrist into Garland Pose. Inhale, knees bend, option to walk forward. Those who can, jump forward, wide feet. So feet about mat width, toes angle out. If this is too much, you can sit on block. Those who can, hips long. Bring your belly facing mirror. Lower your hips. Now, those who can, hands to heart center, elbows in front of your shin, gaze forward. 3, 4, 5. Now, option stay. Those who can, on right side, right elbow in, right palm out, left hand open. Option stay. Those who can, take bite. 4 fingers to 4 fingers. Gaze up. You will lean slightly towards your right. Bring your hips low. Left knee open. Exit, arms back up. Back to Garland Pose. Those who can, you'll jump to low plank. Otherwise, high plank to low plank. Inhale, palms down. Exhale, we'll meet in low plank. Those who can, hold in low plank for an extra breath. After low plank, untuck. Inhale first. Exhale. Inhale, up dog. Look up. Flex your feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward. Bend your knees. We will jump between our palms or step forward. Jump. If you jump, jump softly. Inhale. Exhale, jump. If your toes doesn't meet, bring your toes together. Squeeze your knees. Inhale. Up, chair. Stand tall. Palms back and side. On the other side. Inhale. Knees bend. Chair pose. Exhale. Low chair. Keep protracting your shoulders. Squeeze your knees. Squeeze your thighs. Palms facing each other. Lower your hips as low as you can without grounding your sit bone. One more breath. Round your shoulders. Belly close to thighs. Then sit bone down. Knees still together. Inhale. Exhale, boat pose. 3, 4, 5. Low boat. 3, 4, 5. Those who can, banana boat. Back to low boat. Squeeze up to boat. Cross ankles. Roll over your knees. Tabletop. Find your way back to mat. Inhale, flex feet. Exhale, knees off, belly on thighs, head down and back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, twist. Shoulder square. Gaze right toes. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, back leg straight. Exhale, step forward. Left foot is not in center, closer to left palm. Back leg straight. Heels up. Inhale, arms at the angle. Spread your fingers. Exhale, up. High lunge. Inhale. Exhale, twist towards left. Gaze backwards. Rotate top shoulders. Look back. 4, 5. Ground back knee. Untuck back foot. Lower your hips deeper. Deepen your twist. 3. Feel the stretch on your right hip flexors. 5. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms down. Hips above your knees. Square your hips, level hips. So squaring or leveling your hips means your hip socket. Let's say place your hands over here. You should be turning 45, facing forward. And place belly on thighs. Now soles down. Now the difference between soles down and soles up, it will be the different part of stretching on your front foot. So this time you're stretching on the inner arch of your foot rather than your calf. Now inhale. Those who can, if your belly's on thighs, relax your neck, head low. Head back up. Place right palm below shoulders. If you're balanced, slow, left arm up. This is a hard twist. Look up. This time, you will start to feel the stretch on your calf. 4, 5. Micro bend front knee. Angle, back toes out. Flex your front foot. Push into half moon. Gaze up. Right ankle, front ankle, pressing into ground. Then relax your top foot into half wallowing. Push your hips forward. Heart open, chest open. Now back to half moon. Now you press and pulse up into low triangle. So push, hips down. This is transition. Try to get it, if you can, in one breath. Palms forward, chest open. Inhale, flip your front palm towards ceiling. Exhale, reverse triangle. Shoulders open, gaze up. Feel the stretch on your right up legs. One more breath. And 5. Arms forward. Right toes point in. Arms always spread wide. So we are engaging our shoulders. Heels in. So while we are moving our legs, arms are always engaged. Then sit on your heels. So right heels touching right butt cheeks. And relax your arms. Right palm above your right knee. Left elbow above your left knee. Shoulders open, look forward. 4, 5. Bring shoulders deep in. So in, slightly forward. The further away your palm is to your toes, the deeper your bind later will be. So right arm open, far back. So if you open really far back, you start to feel the stretch on your right back. 4, 5. Now thumbs down, bend the elbow, fingertips touching left inner thigh. If you can, tuck it in, open. 4, one more breath. 5, fingertips on the outer thigh, take bind and folds. Now one side will be able to bind better than the other. If you need, you could use a strap. If you do not have a strap, you could use a towel. Feel free to pause the video at any time to work on different parts. 3, last breath. 5, open arms, back up, ankle toes back up. Same, pulse back to half moon. Try it. So pulse, flex, palms down. Look up. 3, flex your top foot. 5, those who can, elbows, touch knees, spread fingers, then lengthen, then place right palm back on mat, adjust your right knee, flex your left foot, navel in, Right arm forward. 3, 4, 5. Right palm down. Inhale. Exhale. Knees to elbows. 4. Lift it higher. Touch your triceps if you can. 5. Legs back. Ground your knees. Relax your toes. Take rest. 5 breaths. Once your head land, bring your arms back. Wipe your sweat if you need. Otherwise, we'll stay here 5 breaths in child pose. 3. If you need a longer break, feel free to pause the video. 5. Now sing. First, raise off. Thumbs forward. Bring your arms forward. Once you feel your head is heavy, it means your arms are right in front of your head. Fingertips down with wrist off. Squeeze the mat with your fingertips. And pull. Fingertips should turn wide. Round shoulders. And relax your palms. Inhale, flex your feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. We will jump outside of our wrist. Inhale, knees bend. Jump outside of your wrist. Feet mat width, heels down. Toes angle 45 angle out. Lower your hips or sit on block. Those hips are low. First option, hands to heart. Elbows in front of your shin. Shoulders up. Hips low. Now, option C. Those who can, lean towards your left. Left. In. Arms spread out. Left palm down. Weight on left. But make sure your right knee try to twist open. Look up. Look towards your top. Top. 4, 5. Hands back. Touch your thighs first. If you can't touch your thigh, you can use your strap. Those who can touch thigh, you will try to attempt 4 fingers bind. Once you bind 4 fingers, look up. 3, 4, 5. Now open. Hands back to heart. Palms back down. Same, we'll meet in low plank. Inhale. Exhale. Land softly. Low plank. Hold. On your next inhalation, untuck your toes. Press. Upward facing dog. Shoulders down. Look up or back. Flex your feet. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Look forward. Jump between your palms or walk forward. Jump. Toes to touch. Knees together. Inhale, chair. Stand tall. Exhale, palms at side. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees if you need. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, knees bend, palms on mat. Just walk your legs back to tabletop. Sit on heels. Round your back. Rotate shoulders back. Gaze forward. So we'll be working on Flamingo Pose. So if you do not know what is Flamingo, it's really like your Garland Pose with bind on one side. You will try to rise up and balance on your unbind leg. So feel free to take modification. So what you will do is, if you can do the full variation, you do the full variation. Otherwise, if you're unable to bind, if you're still using a strap, feel free to just stay low. it doesn't really matter if you can balance, but it's just variations for those who are progressing. So watch first. So once your hips is down, if you're able to binding force, so why binding force is so that your thighs will be stuck into your body. So you just have to work on your balance rather than on your thigh bind side. If you are still working on your bind, work on your bind. For balance, you can do it with other poses, doesn't really matter. So if you can bind, so this is how your bind should look like. If you're able to bind, what you do is you bring your unbind toes to point forward. So forward. Then once it's point forward, your heels will naturally come off. So your right heels will be off. You bring your left toes in. So once your left toes is in, you need to squeeze, ground your right heels, and bring your bind side up. So it's the same momentum. So heels down, legs up. If your heels down is legs up, you rise up first and try to face forward. If you manage to face forward, you will try to enter into your full flamingo, which is if you are facing forward, you will bring your toes to touch your inner thighs. Square the shoulders, then rise back up. Okay, so feel free to pause the video and try on your right. So you pause the video, work on your left bind, balancing your right foot. And once you are done, you will continue the video from here. This time, we'll do on the other side. The other side may be harder to balance, but just do whatever that works for you at this moment. So in Garland Pose, so Garland Pose is option 1. So whenever we do a pose, if you stop at option 1, just stop at option 1. So do not progress and skip 2 or let's say 4. And then even you're able to balance, you might face injuries or you might not actually progress in the pose. So do one step at a moment. So option 2, arms in, spread. Option 3, bind, right fingers. Option 4, shift your gaze down, always gaze down. Then walk your toes forward, left toes forward, right toes in. Option stay. Feel free to stay here. Those who can, just try to rise up. You need a lot of quad strength for this. So up, balancing here. If you're able to balance, look forward first. Once you manage to look forward, start angling your torso. Still looking forward. Right toes touch left inner thighs. Square shoulders. Rise back up. Flex your right foot. Bend your left knee. Lower back down. Still in bind. Open back. Find your way back to Garland Pose. And rest. Feel free to sit on block. Those who would like, you take mother hand. So to stretch your shoulders. So mother hand is palms facing out. Fingertips back. Elbows in. Lean. Now you will not feel the stretch as much until you do it both at the same side. So backs in, elbows in. Squeeze your knees and relax. Back to Garland Pose. Palms back down, knees back, tabletop. Inhale, count. Exhale, cat. Take rest. Child pose. Feel free to pause the video. Sit on heels. Rise up. Gaze up. Now, if you're feeling fatigue on your thighs, feel free to just do one time on your right, one time on your left. So there isn't a need to keep doing piston squat by stepping up and down. So just do whatever you can. So we are actually progressing into our final flow. So this will be our pig pose. There'll be one more pig pose for us to work on. So you will need 2 full blocks. So we'll be doing baby tripod. There isn't a need to go into full tripod, just baby tripod for today. Option 1, we'll do it with blocks. So your blocks will be resting on your shoulders. So you place blocks shoulder width apart, like this. Okay, depending how wide your shoulders is. Middle finger will meet middle of the block. Now, when you lower down into baby tripod, your elbows will wing in. So never flare out. Flare out, you'll have less balance. When it's in, you have more supporting area. So middle finger, middle of the block, elbows wing in. So when you wing in, you can actively engage your triceps. Now, once you bend your elbows into your belly, you place your shoulders one at a time on blocks. Now the shoulders is not at the edge. You should leave about 2 to 3 finger spacing. So once you enter your baby tripod, your shoulders will be on block. So the block is actually about the size of our head. If your head is slightly longer or wider, you might need maybe a book just below the book of the same size. So I'll demo here first. So fingertips in, elbows in. Your knees has to be behind the wrist, so you do not have to walk much. So baby tripod is a safe inversion. It's hard to topple over as long as you follow the right steps. So elbows in, shoulders about 1 inch, 2 to 3 cm behind the front edge of the block. So your neck will be long, top head down. So don't place forehead or hairline or back of your head. Top head, crown. Once your top head is off, with your toes down, your knees will come off. Okay, so feel free to try this breakfast. Now, feel free to pause at this moment and come back once you're able to place your shoulders on the block with your crown top head down. Now, if your crown managed to touch down, later on, continue with this video. Now, next step will be to rest your knees above your triceps. So make sure your elbows is in, fingertips forward, knees behind wrists, elbows in. Try to place both shoulders down same time if you can. So you're engaging your triceps at this point. Place top head down. With toes to your mat, knees off, butt up. Place right knee behind right triceps, left knee behind left. Big toes to touch. Option 1, stay. Option 2, knees together. Back to baby tripod. Crown your toes. And take child pose. Rest. Head low. Now feel free to pause the video again and try about maximum 3 times. So do not keep doing it non-stop because you might be fatigued. So just do whatever you can. Later on, we have 1 round of flow in which we'll do flamingo on both sides with counts, but not necessary. You have to follow the counts. You can just rest. So we'll do, let's say, right flamingo 5 breath, left 5 breath. Then we'll end with baby tripod. Okay, now those that have baby tripod, and if you have a regular headstand in your practice, you'll try the one without the blocks. You could, if you have balancing problem, just don't bring your knees up. It is very hard to fall in tripod headstand as if your knees are just outside because your body weight is backwards. If your knees are off, that's the point. If you got no balance, you then topple over. So those, if you manage to work with blocks and you find that you are able to balance, then you just, without blocks, just knees on first. If your knees able to place on, Second step will be your knees off. If your knees able to come off, you will see if you can jump into low plank. It's impossible to jump to high plank. It's always jumping into low plank. Okay. So feel free to watch the demo and then pause, then try it, then continue. So you have an imaginary of how it should look like, and then you're able to form the shape or the poses in your mind. You maybe look slightly different, doesn't matter. So every one of us start from somewhere. So if you're doing without blocks, you will look like this. Elbows in. Now if you're doing with blocks, I won't recommend to jump back. Elbows in, top head down, flex feet, butt off, knees together, knees on triceps, toes up. Knees off, flex, low plank. Up dog, then push into downward facing dog. So prerequisite to jump back is only if you can jump back into low plank. So from day one, we have been trying. If you're able to jump back, then you attempt. Otherwise, just work on basic baby tripod and just meet us back in child pose. So once you have practiced finishing your tripod, let's try. So we'll come to front of your mat, tabletop position, flex feet, hips back, downward facing dog. Look forward, jump forward, big toes touch, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up, keep back straight, don't back bend. Exhale, palms at side. Now inhale, arms up, straight back. Exhale, forward fold. If you need to bend your knees, bend your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, knees bend, palms on mat, step or jump back into low plank. Untuck, up facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, jump outside of your wrist. Jump, toes down, heels down. Option 1, Garland Pose. Feel free to stop wherever you need. Option 2, lean towards your left, open your wings. Option 3, take bind. Option 4, gaze down, right toes forward, left toes in. Inhale, exhale up. Balance in Flamingo. Straight back. Feel free to do at your own pace. Inhale, exhale, full Flamingo. 3, 4, 5, flex, bend knee, lower down. Hands back heart center, Garland Pose. Palms down, jump into low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Knees bend, jump outside of wrist. Option 1, Garland Pose. Option 2, spread your wings. Option 3, bind. Option 4, gaze down. Left toes in, right toes in. Inhale, exhale, right, up. Option 4, flat back, Flamingo. Hip up. Final variation, option 5, full Flamingo. Square shoulders, 4, 5, flex, lower down, find back, Garland Pose. Heels down, legs wide. Take mother hand here if you would like. So mother hand is to round upper back. The more round your upper back is, the more strength you will have in your Tripod Headstand. Now palms down, jump back, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last pose, tripod pose. Now option, use your blocks or without. So always do step by step. Whichever step you're working on, always stay there. So safety always comes first. Now those who are doing without, I'll be doing the one without. You can do with. If you're doing with blocks, avoid jumping back. Elbows in, crown down. If you can, 5 breath in baby tripod, 5 breath in knees up, jump, low plank, and 5 breath. Inhale, exhale down, head down. Inhale, exhale baby tripod. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knees up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Low plank. 2, 3, 4, 5. Untuck. Last one, push. Upward facing dog. Flex speed. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Ground your knees. Take child pose. Feel free to pause the video and work on whatever you would like. Hands just slowly walk back forward. No longer need to engage shoulders. Put the palms in, elbows straight. Straight elbows, shoulders back and forth. Now after all the strength pose, you need to do some simple back bends to open your front body. Palms down, melting hot. Then place belly down, elbows in, Sphinx pose. Look slightly forward at the angle. Gaze back forward. Bring right fingertip wrinkle inwards, 45 angle. Bend the left knee. Use your left hand. Grab on the inside. Toes up. Bend the elbows in. Those who can, elbows up into a half brave heart back bend. So feel the stretch on your shoulders, quads, and lower back. And release. The other side. Left elbow wing in. Bend the right knee. Right hand on the inside. And press. Elbows up. Make sure shoulders are long. And release. Hands in T shape. We will twist. So place your right hand beside your chest. Shoulders down. Shift. Ground your right toes close to mat. So gentle twist here. It doesn't have to be very intense. So stretching your left deltoids and adding a twist here. Back to T arms. The other side. Twist. Place temples down. Neck is relaxed. Belly down. Palms beside chest. Seal pose. Pelvis down. Arms straight. Look up. Stretching front torso. Knees up. Hips back. Walk your knees forward. And come into a sit. Palms facing up. Shoulders goes back. Simple twist. Place your left hand on your right knee, the other hand on mat behind your back. Now inhale, make sure back is straight. Rotate your back shoulders, so rotate. Then to rotate back shoulders, open. Gaze back. The other side. Palms down. Sit tall. Shoulders roll back, twist. Then bring your head to front. Take happy baby. So rock your baby. So rock up. Toes behind your head. Down. One side. Pelvis level. The other side. So last one. If you would like, you can enter the cloud pose. So rock up. Lengthen. Open back. Down. The other side. Center. One side. Back. Soles together. Recline butterfly. So avoid placing your heels down first, but actively bring your knees open so you can feel more stretch on your inner thighs. Now options day, those who like, you can add a wide legged forward fold. So this time, grab your heels and open. Rock one side, the other side. You can do it in happy baby. And bring your heels align with your hips. And actively circle. Heels 6 inches off and down. Relax. Hands at side. Relax your toes. Relax your shoulders. Close your eyes. Feel free to stay as long as you would like in Shavasana. Namaste.